David. I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters...
Years from the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are... 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
Significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 strikes data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyuk Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sorting. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting it. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General.
That is all.
David, go on.
Let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party's served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Wilco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger, but the juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
We're already here! Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Never had any of those to begin with.
Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game.
30% of observed enemy forces destroyed.
Great! Keep it up!
We ain't done eating yet. Ain't that right, Trigger?
Report. Lost contact with the second platoon. There, Bob. That means we have less than half our forces left.
Strider 1, missile away.
Brigadier General Clemens, without 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Lined up nicely. Well, not for long.
Sir, there's a few of them. They've done damage to the fort and ship.
Command won't accept this report. Do whatever it takes to shoot them down. Give me a damage report.
Resistance from enemy air defense is confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing SAM! Report immediately! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike.
Should have brought my air-to-ground missiles.
A bomb would work fine. You'll wipe them out with one hit.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
There's too few of them. Look harder.
Ships.
Missile away.
Hit some of Eunomia. The order is to abandon ship. Drainage pumps can't keep up.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farvanti.
Okay.
General quarters! General quarters!
Getting shot from all directions.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running.
This is not a drill! I repeat, not a drill!
How many ships in port are still operational? Aim carefully and take some damage, but likely less than half. Ludicrous. They'll form a port with scrap metal at this rate.
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. There's no need to wait until you've emptied your weapons bay.
Why has the enemy taken so little damage? Drop a bomb blind and hit something. Prioritize high-threat targets and groups of hostiles.
Missile launch.
Be generous with your special weaponry as well.
Take course to return for resupply.
All right. We've wiped out most of their forces in the urban area.
I still see some ships moving. Trigger, let's go for those.
There's no need to go through the whole menu. Focus on the juicier targets.
Roger that. Here we go, Trigger.
Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. That's mostly the work of 3 strikes. You suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many on board unless you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes. Yes, sir.
Missile launched. Aegis vessel Thalassa has been destroyed. The enemy's AA capabilities should be greatly reduced.
We're keeping minimal personnel on board for damage control. Negative. All personnel abandon ship. Damn it, just shoot the cat ship like this. Half our ships have either been sunk or stalled. Somebody do something about those bastards up there.
We gotta shoot at him to shut him up.
Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Target enemy aircraft. Fire! This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target.
Can't let Trigger hog the spotlight.
Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prins, sending coordinates.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
All aircraft, we've data intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down. Radio chatter in that area has quieted down. Try a different location, Trigger. It looks like there are delicacies on other tables as well.
Lanza has the southern port to himself. Don't think he can go it alone.
Trigger, let's go!
Target confirmed down.
There's still some left.
With Samuel Prin gone, Arusha's naval stratagem will lose its edge. This is Shepard. Seems 3 Strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in this room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I'd predicted.
I'm sorry, sir. Came in for a picnic and found ourselves in a marathon. I thought you said this was gonna be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. But a picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer. It's a shipyard over there.
This port is home to multiple enemy fleets. Probably too much for Lanza's poor stomach.
Damn straight. Trigger, count. Lend me a hand, will ya?
Missile away. Target acquired.
Enemy has a lock.
Take cover! They're gonna take contact status!
Fox 2!
Keep your eyes on the sky. Ignore ground activity.
Strider 1, missile away.
How many tanks are you operational?
Missile, evade.
Say goodbye. Keep bringing them down. Ha! I'm actually getting used to flying like Trigger. Behind the enemy.
Missile launched.
All weapons are out of ammunition. Vehicle 2 and 5, follow me. We're the ones who'll take the kill.
Confirming additional hostile ground forces.
Got ice on my wings.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Behind the enemy.
That missile came from the enemy aircraft.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. These guys are interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
This is Rhodey. Look like time until your rear gets stopped. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Fox 2. Target destroyed. Behind the enemy.
Missile away.
Strider 1. Enemy behind you.
Entering clouds.
Hostile UAV down.
I don't need any missiles to buy time.
He dodged it.
Sending target information. Commence anti-air fire.
Not at all, Trigger.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Four fighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. We have a report that 3 Strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't protect the port. Roger that. Leave the rest to us. Master Squadron, EGL Squadron, clear to engage. Rudy bought us time. Don't waste it.
Me? You got it.
Damn it! Where are reinforcements? We are the reinforcements.
Behind the enemy.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Use a 30mm on incoming. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
All Foxhounds have been splashed.
You can't stop us with just machine guns.
Not evading. Please, rifle from Anchor Bay and Dockyard Bay. The enemy has a lock on me.
They're taking out a radar and FCS. There's no way of firing back.
Trigger, missile incoming.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Target is hit.
Bandit down. Nicely done. Push it. Missile inbound.
Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
We have to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this.
Bridge to CIC. Multiple smoke plumes from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we would have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat.
Arthur drone has reached the target.
Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command to the officer. What do you think would turn a drill into a real war?
You don't see it, do you? It's imagination. So use your imagination, my fellow submariners. A single shell will save 10 million lives.
Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat.
Strider 1, missile launched. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
3 strikes are still unharmed. Trigger, missile inbound.
Missile hit. Bandit down.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile launched.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight. If it's my time, all the more arrow bolts in the hands of 3 strikes.
Strider 1, bandit destroyed. 5 minutes remaining.
Trigger, enemy closing on your 6.
Strider 1, missile away.
You're gonna regret not bringing more good friends.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Strider 1, watch your tail. Strider 1, missile away.
Not bad, not bad.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
It's the terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit! I'm hit!
What? What happened?
Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there?
Picture it! Salvation! The death of 1,000,000 is a necessity!
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it! You're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Fusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Good. We've reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Strider 1, missile launched. 3 minutes remaining.
Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli.
4 aircraft destroyed the entire port? You must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
Strider 1, missile. Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Hell, that's easy for you to say. Enemy has a lock.
Target is in machine gun range.
Target confirmed down. Captain Alonso Terrigo gone. Aegis vessel Thalassa won't be much of a threat.
Missile away. Projectile guidance terminated. Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. The runway is clear?
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected. Strider 1, missile. 2 minutes remaining.
Imagine.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, missile launched.
Fox 2. I've got a sitting duck here.
Enemy shell detected. 10 seconds to contact.
1,000,000 lives gone. Picture it.
Enemy's got a lock. Never felt so cramped in the sky.
Target acquired.
Enemy on your 6.
Missile away.
Hostile eliminated. That's the way to do it.
1 minute remaining.
Valkyrie, this is Horseman. Package eggs are ready and waiting. Down 2.
With 1,000,000 lives each.
Also, there's a rumor going around with the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of a new omen.
Railgun shell lost its
3
charge.
strikes. He lacks the drive. Imagine you just had to be killed. Why was I to be killed, you ask? Because they wanted to steal from you, to torment you, to burn you, to cut you apart. It was for your sins, your actions, and your vengeance. There has to be a reason. 3 strikes has none of that. I do. Do you see, Command Duty Officer? You don't, do you?
Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations.
It's off the grid.
You sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Missile.
This one's mine.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Well done. We've managed to hit the Erusian Navy's fleet and command structure pretty hard.
That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one.
Mission complete. Return to base. Withdraw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard.
Stand by. Warning. 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Lanza! Missile! Behind you! Lanza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream.
That's those damn bats.
Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal.
Both of you, watch out for their missiles. The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
So that's the trick.
Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw.
What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started.
I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down.
They're responding.
You goddamn idiots.
You call me an idiot again, I'll kill you.
You siblings can go to hell together.
Brother and sister?
Missile.
Damn, he dodged it. Fox 2.
Scream to it.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Missile.
Sorry, Wuss, but you don't count. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Dirty tricks aren't all they've got. They're both ace material. The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Locked on!
Come at me, 3 strikes.
Fire! They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
This is great. I get to chat with the man I'm about to kill.
Bandit on your 6.
Gotcha. Damn, he dodged it.
I'll take point. Fire verification complete. Fire! He's got a lock on me.
Strider 1, missile away.
Shit!
Ain't no hitman gonna take down Trigger.
Better stop acting tough if you don't want to die real fast, cutie.
Go on and try it.
We're not retreating, and neither will you. We end this here.
And we'll be the last ones flying.
Target hit. Target hit.
You did it, Trigger!
You idiot! Stay focused! Take down 3 strikes.
I told you not to call me an idiot!
Only 1 left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
There may only be 1 left, but don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this once and for all, Trigger. Way to go,
I
Trigger.
can't do this alone! He was real smart. You know that?
No need to feel sorry about it, Trigger.
No! I can't do anything out on my own! No!
Target hit. Target hit. Don't let the enemy's emotions make you lose your cool.
I don't pity him, not one bit. Way to go, Trigger.
Away. Target hit. Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
The girl's gone from crazy to bonkers.
Contact imminent. That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Unidentified aircraft. Eject. Eject now.
Just going to have a move. So I'm gonna be all alone again and I'll be waiting for you to go 3 strikes. 3 strikes.
The bat's blip has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Serves them right. Yes. The problem has been eliminated.
Pitch angle at +2 degrees. Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all strangler illusion forces. That did make for a good sideshow.
I have no doubt that the plan to save 10 million lives will lead Erusia to true victory.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander scale.
I can almost touch the water.
Fusion, no, stop it! Hey, chill.
Fusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seemed to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah, I missed the shell part.
Quiet.
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.